Welcome back to Things I Wish I Knew as a First-Time Home Buyer. This is the second part in this series because one person asked me to make it a series, so here we are with part two. This is solely based on my experience. I am not a professional, but I'm just sharing my thoughts and things that I would do differently next time I buy a house. The first thing is that the sellers may be unwilling to negotiate. This happened with our house. There were a couple of things that came back on the home inspection that we were just going to see if the sellers would take care of. And they came back to us basically saying, no, we're selling the house as is. I kind of went into the negotiation process thinking that we had a really good chance of having our requests met, and that was not our experience. The second thing is that getting to your closing date might take longer than expected, just with holdups with the mortgage, just literally people being out of office or paperwork or documents that you need to send in, anything like that. There's a lot of room for just delays to happen. You're kind of at the will of the sellers in terms of a closing date, at least from my understanding and our experience. So any stipulations related to when the sellers are willing to close, you just kind of are along for that ride. The last thing for today is that you should just go into this expecting your closing costs to be higher than any estimates you were given. We got estimates for closing costs fairly early on. When we got to the week that we were closing, the cash to close amount ended up being a few $1,000s higher than we had been expecting. It's good to just be prepared for costs to be higher than you expect. If you have questions, let me know, and I will see you in the next part.